Today we're talking about a tool that can increase your YouTube views and subscriptions like crazy. Today we're talking about YouTube Analytics. I'll show you how to understand YouTube Analytics and even better, how to use YouTube Analytics to grow your YouTube channel. I have a channel called Mwende Kimondo that we usually use here as a case study. I grew the channel from 300 to 1,000 subscribers in just 3 short months, and I want to show you the role that YouTube Analytics played in that. I want to show you how I used YouTube Analytics to grow my small channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. It's very helpful to my channel, and if you have subscribed, I really appreciate it. Now let's get to it. I want to start this video with a disclaimer, okay? In the early stages of a YouTube channel, it's very easy to get trapped into the researching and the obsessing over growth, right? And looking at the numbers and constantly looking at that video, how many views does this video have and how many views, every morning, and you wake up and that's what you want to click on and that's what you want to look at. It's very easy to get trapped into that, and even I myself have been guilty of that a number of times. But I want to start with this as a disclaimer. These numbers are very important for the growth of your channel, and I want us to use them just for that. I don't want us to let them take away the beauty and the fun of shooting YouTube, because here's the thing: you have to do YouTube because you enjoy doing YouTube. You can't go into YouTube to make money, to do this. There's so many other ways in this world to make money. So you have to do YouTube because you love YouTube. And I know you do YouTube because you love it. I know you do whatever you talk about on your channel because you love it. So we don't want to ever let these numbers steal away the joy, the fun of shooting videos. Like, personally for me, the most fun part of YouTube, I'll be so honest, is usually talking to you guys. Is this part of shooting. This part rejuvenates my spirit. So we don't want to ever let the idea of looking at numbers and every morning that's all you do, and we don't want to let that rob us. We want to know how to understand them, and we want to allow it to impact the way that we shoot our next video, and just to use it only for the purpose of growth. So this is a basic beginner's guide to YouTube Analytics, and we're just going to walk through my channel and just look at it with you guys, and I'll share with you the things that I know that are necessary to know in YouTube, within YouTube Analytics, within the YouTube studio. Now, granted, this is going to be a very nerdy video because it's going to just be stats, but I think this is very necessary for a beginner to understand YouTube Analytics and to understand the role that they play in growing your channel. So you're going to come to your YouTube homepage, as you can see. Then you will click the icon, your channel icon that shows there. Click at the YouTube studio. So this will directly land your channel dashboard. A channel dashboard, what you have here is the latest video that you have done and how it has performed. I like this because it shows you the click-through rate. The click-through rate is the number of people that are clicking on your video when they see it. So it shows you like how good your thumbnails are. It shows you that. It shows you the average view duration, your retention, your audience retention. And those two things are very vital when it comes to the YouTube algorithm pushing your video to people. And actually, this is what we're talking about next week. So if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing, because next week we're going to be talking about the YouTube algorithm and how it picks the videos that it pushes to people, just understanding it so that we can make it work for us, even as small YouTubers. So back to this thing, then it also shows you the subscriptions you have. It shows you how many subscriptions you've gained in for the last 28 days now, because last week and the other week we did not have a video. There has been a drop in views, there has been a drop in watch time, but that's not to worry you unless really you've been constantly. But that is a good place to start to understand what's happening in your channel, because if you're constantly posting and you're constantly putting things out there and there's a drop in views, then you want to understand what were you doing the other month that was working, that's not working this month. Next thing is the videos. Here it's just a list of the videos that you've done, really, basically. Then the playlists. This shows you the playlist you have created. Playlists are so important for getting views for your YouTube channel. They are so crucial. I can't emphasize this enough. you always want to have playlists on your channel that you have created, that you attach a number of videos to, because that, especially when they're in the same niche, it's like you are custom making a playlist for your audience. So if I know, like on my channel, there's a small YouTuber, I know these videos that I have attached here, these 6 videos are videos that are crucial to a small YouTuber. So it's like I have done the work, I've just custom made for them. So when they click on that playlist, they watch the whole thing. So you really always want to create a playlist for your channel. I can't emphasize how impactful that is. And in one of my videos that I will link here for you, I have even practically shown you from my channel Mwende Kimondo how certain videos that have really picked up and, you know, skyrocketed, how those videos have really benefited from the use of playlists. So I will attach that video. Please check it out when you're done here. Next thing is the analytics, which is likely now what you're really here for. When you get to the analytics, you'll see, I'll start at my right. It shows you your subscriber count. It shows you the views you have gotten in the last 48 hours. It shows you the top videos in those last 48 hours. As you go down here, it shows you the most recent video, which was also at the channel dashboard. It shows you here the list of videos, but in the way that they have performed in the last 28 days, I'm sorry. So coming back here, your channel got 283 views. Then there's that. It shows you the watch time. When you click that, it shows you that. Then it shows you the subscription that you have gained in this time. And then we go then to that's the overview part. Another thing that you can do, you can always come here at the last 7 days. You can check the last 7 days how your channel has performed. You can check the last 90 days. You can check the last 365 days and all that. In fact, when you're required by YouTube to get 1,000 subscribers and 4K hours of watch time, this is where you check it from. You come here, you check the last 365 days, and you see how much watch time you have, and you see how much views you have. So you have I have quite a journey to go there, but we're gonna get there, you guys. No worries. Even in your channel, you are going to get there. Then you come to the reach. Reach is about like how many people saw this video, how many people clicked it after seeing it, and that type of thing. So it shows you the impressions, it shows you the impression click-through rate. The impression click-through rate is such a vital thing because it shows the YouTube algorithm that people are clicking on this video, that when people see this video, they're interested, they hit it. It's such an important thing. So it's really important to invest in quality and relevant thumbnails, okay, and very clear thumbnails. Shows you the views that you have gotten from these impressions. It shows you your unique viewers. The thing that I like to come to a lot on this page that I find very crucial is the traffic source types. I think this is such an important thing because you see now it shows me that in the past 28 days 18% of my viewers have come from suggested videos. So it shows me that a majority of my views is coming from suggested videos, and that is very important for you as a person who is growing your YouTube channel. Why is this important? Because when you realize that YouTube is pushing your, for example, in my Mwende Kimondo channel, that it's pushing my makeover videos in suggested videos, then what do? I create more makeover videos, more videos of that type, because YouTube is seeing you as an authority in that area, and therefore it's pushing your videos. I try to create videos within that range because I am also realizing that my audience is really then responding to that, because the more YouTube suggests to people and the more they click, the more YouTube understands that people actually like what it's suggesting to them, and so it's gonna push it even more and more, which is why I really like this traffic source type. It's really magical because there's some videos that we have done even in my Mwende Kimondo channel, and I will show you guys, like the wedding video, the engagement video. Those videos, the primary traffic source was search. So you see, it helps me know that in this type mostly people like search for this video. So I know if I ever do a video in that area again, I am targeting search ranking. If I ever do a video maybe in the makeover, I am targeting the suggested videos, I'm targeting the homepage. That's like where I really want to end up. My second source is external because obviously this is still a small channel and a huge percentage of my views still come from my other platforms, then channel pages, then this is other YouTube features, browse features. Really mainly is the homepage of people, and then the external comes from Instagram, and then there's Facebook, WhatsApp, and all that good stuff. Then there's suggested videos. It shows you which video is bringing the most traffic to this video. That's really important. Then there's YouTube search, shows you when people search this search term is what is bringing you the most traffic. So it's really important. As you can see, 0.4%, which is still something. Proportion of traffic for this is coming from temporary playlists. Another thing, this shows you the impressions that you've gotten in that whole period in your channel, shows you the views that have come from the impression, and shows you the watch time that has come from those impressions. So this is important, but the thing that I really like to focus on in this page is the traffic source types. I feel like that's usually very important. Next thing, we go to the engagement. It shows you the watch time, shows you the average view duration, that's the retention, shows you your top videos, the video that has the highest audience retention. Now this for me is usually important because I will then go back to that video and look at what I did in that video that kept that video interesting for people to watch it for longer. Yes, so that's the main use that I have with this space. Top videos by end screen shows you your playlist, it shows you your cards and all that good stuff. And then you also now go to your audience. This just helps you understand your audience. For me, it helps you understand that 57%, like as you can say, 57% of the people who watch my channel, who watch my videos, aren't even subscribed to me. So it shows me there's a huge number of people that I need to, keep appealing to, keep reaching out to, so that they can eventually subscribe to my channel. But this is not an anomaly. This is actually good because it means YouTube is suggesting these videos to people. Okay. It also shows you the age, it shows you the age and gender, though for me it shows me there isn't enough demographic data, but it shows you the age and gender. So that part for me helps me understand who I'm targeting. As I have talked about, I think in a previous video, I find that it's easier to niche down from the point of thinking about the person that's watching, not really the topic. Okay, so that when I create content, I don't create content just based on the YouTube topic. I create content based on a YouTuber. I try to understand what does a YouTuber want to see, what does a small YouTuber need to see, what information do they really need for their channel to grow. So that's where I will start off when I am creating a YouTube channel. Okay, then at the comments place, it just shows you the comments that you have not responded to automatically. That's what it does for you. And then subtitles, this I cannot emphasize enough. I cannot emphasize enough the importance of transcribing a video. Transcribing a video is so crucial, because what does this do for YouTube? This shows YouTube that your video is about what you claim it's about, because the YouTube algorithm is trying to understand, what is this video, what is it about, what is she talking about, what is he talking about, what is this video exactly? Is it really about a makeover? Is it really about a wedding? Is it really about how to grow your YouTube channel? And so transcribing a YouTube video helps YouTube actually see from those words that, yeah, oh my god, it is in fact about this. And therefore when someone searches anything to do with YouTube, YouTube is likely to give them that information, because YouTube does not want to misinform its viewers or its customers. Okay, this is the monetization part. For channels that are monetized, this part doesn't look like this, like in the Mwende Kimondo one. I'll just attach a screenshot for you guys, but this just shows you how many more hours or how many more subscribers you need, so that you can be eligible for monetization. Then there's the audio library. This is where you get music from YouTube that is copyright free. This is a very safe place to get music, if you ask me, because this is music from YouTube themselves. So guys, I hope that information was really helpful to you. I know it was so nerdy today. It was so nerdy. I could feel the nerdiness, me myself. I hope you picked up something new from what we talked about here. I hope you picked up something helpful from what we talked about here. Please tell me what was most informative for you, what was most helpful for you down below in the comments. Tell me the things that you think I might have missed out in the YouTube analytics when I was talking about, or things that you think we should talk about in future videos. And guys, stay safe, be kind to one another, and until next week, bye.